Now the Grizzlies are one of 8 remaining teams, Richard, in search of their first NBA championship.
And the closest they've gotten was that grit and grind era when they made it as far as the Western Conference Finals in 2013. But can they get back to that level?
So on the floor for Memphis, the front court is Wells and Jackson. Ja Morant, he's out there with MP. And it's Edey in at the center position. Watson's shot is off. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 3-point game. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was played in Memphis.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
To the inside, Edey with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, wow. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Richard, the dynamic Ja Morant. He is an absolute fan and broadcaster favorite.
I'm trying to think of a more exciting player than Ja Morant, and I'm coming up short. Ja doesn't just make plays, he makes memories.
That's good from Morant. RJ, when you were playing in this league, how long did it take you into a new season to find your rhythm?
Honestly, once I made my first shot of the season, I felt okay. It's something about making that first shot that feels like the season has gotten started.
Murray, good.
Right now, they're humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And here's MP for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Watson's got 6 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
For 3, Gordon. Edey with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And here is Murray. Following the three-pointer by MP. Brown the pass to Jokic. Watson for 3. That's a miss. His second after 2 shots. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He picked up 49 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Please welcome to the floor your Nuggets dance team.
Here's a look at some of the stats for Jokic. Johnson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Strother. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Memphis leading by 12. Watson surveying the D. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Brogdon. Knocks it loose and stolen by Watson. All alone. And MP throws it down hard.
Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Denver's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. The shot by Brogdon, wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The drive by MP. Morant, right side. Back to MP. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Kept alive. Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And MP throws it down.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to Philadelphia. Brogdon kicks to Johnson. Here's Strother. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia. From deep three-point territory. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. MP has been leading the charge for the Memphis Grizzlies. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Back right after this. And if you're just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Pass to Morant. Now here's Williams. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Williams has got his first 2 points.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Jalen Wells, MP out there with Morant. Then it's Rob Williams, and it's Jerome in at the small forward position. And the dunk by Wells.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now, here's Valanciunas. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Murray. Clock at 6. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
The term deep bag gets thrown around a lot, but it certainly applies to Murray.
Count it. And that's now 18 points for MP.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Wide open look here for Murray. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Wells finds Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. When you see the impact of Jalen Wells and what he's done on the defensive end, Richard, it's still surprising he went in the second round.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of teams kicking themselves right now for passing on him because Wells has shown at a very young age how incredible of a defender he can be. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And another miss by Denver. Memphis has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. The Grizzlies back among the top teams in the West after a down season in 2023-24. Ja Morant said, quote, "The confidence never left. As far as chemistry, we've been around each other for a while and we know each other well. This is my team. I'm confident in my team every step of the way. Kevin, back to you.
They play with swagger. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Here's Murray following the basket by MP. Denver needs to get off his shot. Joe can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies with possession. Just a tremendous run right now for them. 12 straight wins.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
Now, Joe. Following the miss by Ja Morant from deep. For three, Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
And to put things simply, this has not been his morning.
Count that one. 22 points for MP.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Some changes for Memphis. Zach Edey, he's checked in for Robert Williams. And it's Jaren Jackson in for Ty Jerome. Joe finds Watson. Here's Jokic. It's sent back by Edey. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Back to MP. Pass to Wells. Here's Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Edey. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Grizzlies have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And stolen by MP. And no good. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be right back after this.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Their bench came in ready to play. As a starter, that gives you confidence when you have to come off the floor.
Yeah, you know they know the second unit has their backs. Like I've got you guys.
Hard to find a better bodyguard than a 7-foot sheriff. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
And you think of the great shot creators, Richard, how underrated is footwork to what they do?
Oh, it's very underrated. It's not just big men. You look at guys like Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving, even going back to Kobe Bryant. Great footwork will always enable you to get off your shot.
In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Watson in at the 3. That's the groove that David Adelman's going out there with to start the second half.
Goodness, Jackson off the sweet pass. Throw it up to him. Jaren knows what to do.
Denver shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And Jackson gets it to go.
This is where you want Jackson Jr. going to town. He's got a nice soft touch around the rim.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Offensive rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Morant passes to MP. Outside Jackson. Back to MP. This one for 3. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Watson. Morant's got 13 points.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Here's Murray. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge. And he remains a prolific shot creator.
Defense always had their eyes on him, and then he gives it away. Classic misdirection.
And here's MP for 3. Score the basket for his 10th. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Gordon deciding where to go with it. And again, Denver with the triple.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
The 3 from MP. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Open shot by Murray. And it's MP with the rebound.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Morant dishes to Wells. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Watson. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. There's the triple. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Watson with it. He's covered by Murray. Jackson kicks to Watson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Murray. Watson's shot is off. For Denver, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Floats it up there for Morant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Look at how Morant takes flight. Looks like this man was shot out of a cannon.
Denver's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Murray for 3. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 out of 12 now.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Attacking with reckless abandon. MP going all out on that drive.
And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. Pass to Brown. Now, here's Jokic. He's defended by Edey. Gordon kicks to Murray. Charity stripe shot. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Murray's got 9 points here in the second half.
And there's no doubt Murray can fill it up. Good luck bringing him down to earth when he's on this kind of a roll.
Here's Morant. Wells passes to MP. 5 on the clock. Morant outside. The 3. It's hauled in by Watson. Denver's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Jokic kicks to Gordon. No good from outside. Now here's Morant for 3. MP getting it done for the Grizzlies. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. Right back after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got Ty Jerome. Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Rob Williams. Now here's Jackson. Jackson a screen on Murray. He takes it in. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. The Nuggets shooting around 41% on the night. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Here's Strother. Count it good.
Coaches love those hit-ahead passes, advancing the ball as quickly as possible.
Outside Jackson. And the shot falls short this time.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
To the middle. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And so here's Denver, following the score by Memphis. Johnson with it. Aldama's there. Shot clock at 5. Here's Strother. The three-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, 1, hungrier, 2, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age.
MP's checked in for Memphis. Here's Murray. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Watson for 3, cans it from downtown. MP's got 14 points now in the second half.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Outside Gordon launches it. The Grizzlies pull it in. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Murray, and he's good on the 3-ball.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Back to Murray. Watson for 3, and the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Watson's shot is good.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
On the wing, Murray. The Nuggets with another miss. The Grizzlies on offense. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. From downtown, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Jokic on the follow. Jokic just got his first points of the night.
Oh, you got to put a body on Jokic, or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
MP against Murray. Watson for 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Memphis.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And on the drive, Murray can seem unstoppable. His agility cuts the defense apart there.
MP against Murray. From the wing, Jokic grabs the miss. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Murray the pass to Gordon. Watson for 3. Rebound by Williams.
Good snatch, Robert.
Murray against MP. Fires the 3. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Prolific play per usual from MP in leading his side to victory. Your efforts stood out in more than one area. That means something to you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. One of my first rivals, a kid in high school, bro, like, he was the first really great scorer.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. We'll see you next time.